Welcome to 40 Below Zero, an international podcast about life with invisible illnesses, hosted by two guys living with multiple sclerosis. Coming to you from the Keystone State of Pennsylvania, I'm your co-host Nix, and with me on this ride is Terry, a Londoner who calls Ontario home. We're so happy you're here with us as we continue to try and normalize a life that is anything but. So let's get into it. Welcome back, Warriors. Good to see you again. Glad you're here. Terry, my friend, how are you?
What's going on, man? I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, last week, after we had spoken, went to the Bryan Adams concert with Pat
Nice.
Benatar.
I
So it was
saw.
Pat Benatar, Bryan Adams. It was for Kit's birthday. We had amazing seats. We were right in the front, like right in the front, but lined up with the stage with a clear view, which was good. And nobody in our section had their phone up.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Ugh. Like, why would you pay $600 to go to a concert just to record it for me? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. What
And
about?
honestly, why are you sharing it on Facebook? The audio quality is garbage. Just take a picture, say I was here, and move on.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just a brag. Yes, to brag.
Right. It's like, okay, you went to a concert that I didn't. I get it,
Yeah.
but that's what a lot of social media is these days. It's like, it reminds me of like watching someone else's vacation photos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you like force it on other people. And I do it. Everybody does it. That's
Yeah.
what it is. But you're like, look where I was. Look what I did. It's like I didn't ask.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Look what I ate.
Yeah, right? I can't believe we're still there. We
Yo, did you
haven't
get?
we haven't evolved yet.
Did you do lighter? Did anyone have a lighter up there?
No, they take all that stuff.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, John had one of those he had like a vape,
Okay.
and they took the whole thing. So,
Like
I didn't see. Yeah.
confiscated it forever?
Yeah, oh yeah, like forever. Like can't get it back.
That's garbage.
Yeah. This one was different, because the last concert I was at, they took
Yeah.
your phone, or they made you lock your phones up, but this one they didn't.
Yeah.
So I like that policy. I wish, everybody had the no phone policy. But anyway, that was a cool concert.
Yeah.
It
Cool.
was amazing. Absolute rock star. All the hits.
All the
Exactly what
hits.
you yeah,
Bed of roses.
exactly what you expect.
Okay. All right.
Um, Bed of Roses. Are you thinking of the right guy?
Yeah. Dude. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Are you thinking of the? I'm sure. I like Bed of Roses. I'm pretty sure that's him.
You gonna fact check that?
We're talking about Bon Jovi.
Nope.
Bryan
You're
Adams.
there you go.
Oh my God. No, that was Bon Jovi.
Yeah, you're right.
Starts with a B. Whatever, bro.
all of my music friends out there just went,
Whatever, bro.
wait. Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, I know it's good. Bryan
Wrong
Adams, Bon Jovi.
He's a Canadian.
I know. I know. I know. I love them both.
Oh boy. Anyway, we'll give you a pass on that. It's early in the morning.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's early.
Well, we have to record early because our guest is at a different time zone.
He's in the UK.
Not even, I was gonna say, not even a different time zone, a different area of the world. So,
Mhm. As most of our guests are.
yeah, seriously, that's just how accommodating we are here at
Mhm.
40 Below Zero.
Mhm.
Let's see what else before he comes on. It's Men's Health Month.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So,
right.
it's the month where we highlight the fact that if you haven't gone to the doctor or seen any of those specialists, it's probably time to do that, because it often gets overlooked because we're feeling fine, so we don't need to go see anybody.
hmm hmm
You know.
And when I do my checkups, I'll let everyone know. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have the my colonoscopy is tomorrow.
So does it run in your family? Are you doing it for prostate
Oh,
check and stuff like that, or are you just doing
oh,
it to?
like we had talked about a little earlier, I had a positive result in my Cologuard.
Oh yeah,
So
that's right.
it's
I'm
like,
so sorry.
that's fine. The test leads to another test. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean anything other than I did
Okay.
it doesn't mean anything except I could have skipped the first step, basically, but you don't know that until you do it. So I'll let you know how that goes. Today is my prep day, so I can't eat
Okay.
anything. I'm gonna be super fun to be around.
First
I'm
time.
not. Yeah. Oh yeah. And
Okay.
I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be miserable at all. Not eating anything for the next like 27 hours or whatever it's gonna be.
Yeah, yeah. We should
Ugh.
record after
Oh
like
yeah.
the 25th hour.
I'll check in. Could go over to my Insta page. I'll let you know how it's going all day.
Okay. I like that.
What what have you been up to, Terry? Any crazy stories?
No, man. I've had a calm week. Um, I'm just coming down from the crazy last 2 weeks. My foot's better. There's nothing to report on. I'm just waiting for my doctor to get back so I can go back into my routines with the FES bike,
Good.
stuff like that. But I got nothing new, man. Which is such a good thing. We need to embrace the boredom. When you're bored, you need to embrace it because when you're not bored, you start stressing out and then you miss the bored times. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, Lizzie,
I used
it
to hate
makes
being bored. I used to hate it. But
it's
now I'm
one of
like,
the it's one of the things that we're missing in our daily lives because we have filled all the boredom. The boredom leads to creativity. Boredom is where you get all of your ideas, is where you organize and compile all your thoughts. It's um boredom is very important. But like I said, we've filled the gap and we filled the gap with apps. Hmm. Well, there's scientific proof. Listen to me, I'll put on my science coat. Um, there's proof, and it's been known that when you touching your phone screen releases a little dopamine dump, so you feel good. So that's why you scroll and you like and you that's everybody knows that. It's so that's but
mhm.
that's our brains used to balance. You used to produce that naturally within the boredom because then your boredom would lead to creativity, would lead to you doing something that made you feel good. Now all you do is pick up your little rectangle and you push the button and you push the screen and you push, and every time you do it's like taking another little hit. So when you're not pushing the screen, you go, "Oh, I don't feel good. Why do I not
Yeah,
feel
yeah, yeah,
good?
yeah, yeah. I
Where's my
totally get it.
anxiety coming from? I don't know why."
And our guest has entered the room.
All right, tell us what's his name? Where's he from? What's his deal?
His name is Aaron. Let me bring him in and then I'll introduce him.
Okay.
Do my Terry Botch introduction. Let's hope everything's okay.
All right.
Hey, what's going on, man?
How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. My family have all just come in. I was set up in my living room. I've had to come in the back garden. I hope that's okay.
Dude, totally fine. Let me
Quite all
introduce.
right.
Oops. Let me introduce you to Nick. Let me do a little introduction, just a little one. And if I mess it up, feel free to fix it up. Awesome. First of all, it's good to see you, bro. Finally, it's good to see you. I've seen you in videos, so I know what you look like. I feel like I know you, right? When you see someone in videos all the time.
Yeah.
So, Nick, this is Aaron, also known as Aesthetic Aaron. He's the face behind Team Meatball. He's a fitness motivator. He brings the heat on TikTok with his gym content and live sessions while building a community that's all about support and growth, which we love. He also answered the call to make a difference, particularly for those affected by multiple sclerosis. Awesome. After he connected with Marielle, as a lot of you guys know, I know her as Yell, also known as Apple. He made good on his promise with an epic versus MS Fest streaming campaign for MS Canada. Dude, you're awesome. Everyone needs to join the movement. Nick, meet Aaron.
Aaron, welcome to the show. How's it going, my friend?
Nice to meet you, Nick. I'm all good. I'm really stoked to be here. My family just kicked me out. It's a typical TikTok stream, like streamer's life right now. Family coming in, a load of craziness going on, but I'm here on time, so that's a good start, guys. That's a good start.
Awesome.
Glad to hear it. First of all, thank you for everything you're doing for the MS community. Glad to have you involved with it. How did you get involved? How did you meet Marielle?
So, as you know, I'm a TikTok streamer, and about a year ago now, I sort of linked up with a team called Team Bergerman Surge, and she was a part of this team. And I grew very close to the team, and I got to learn Marielle's story. We know her as the like alias of Apple. She goes under Apple. She hid her identity for like over a year. So everyone was like, "Who is Apple? Who is Apple?" No one knew who Apple was. So everyone was so hyped when she revealed herself. But anyways, yeah, her story really touched my heart. And through her story, it really motivated me to use my platform to sort of make a difference. So now I'm really dipping my toes into the world of philanthropy and just trying to use my platform for some good. And yeah, just I started to really study MS and get to understand it because I did not even know MS existed until I met Marielle, essentially.
So you
So
don't
yeah.
know anybody with MS other than Marielle. Like,
I
so,
do now because so many
yeah,
people throughout the campaign came to me and said, I'm affected by MS, or my family member has MS, or so on and so forth. So
that's
honestly, yeah,
that's so
I
cool,
just so
man.
many people.
So as you know, we both have MS, I'm sure, and
Yeah.
sometimes you can't even see it. Like sometimes Nick looks so able, like nothing's wrong with him, and then, it's a hidden illness, invisible
Yeah.
illness, right? I'm sure you know all that.
Yeah, yeah. So it can manifest in so many different ways as well, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm learning so much about it. I think 3 million people are affected with MS in
Yeah,
the globally,
is that
which
it?
is
I don't even know the number really.
yeah, I think 3 million, and every 5 minutes a new person is diagnosed with MS.
That sucks.
So
Yeah, and the
yeah,
the crazier thing to think about is it's not just the person with the diagnosis; it's their entire family. It's all their whole friend group. It's everybody who gets
yeah,
affected at that point as soon as somebody knows. Um,
exactly.
so, as a fitness person, how has your how do I say that, not workout routines, but have you shifted at all now that the MS community is in your life? Are you like, oh, what can the MS community do? How can my workouts integrate into what they have to do?
So sort of to an extent, I've brought some new workouts which I feel will be more like MS fitting. So I've got my team as a community to try out new workouts because obviously it's a neurological condition. So it affects like your cognitive ability at times. So we practice things like balance, and I did a fun challenge where I stood on a balancing ball and tried to do squats, and I think I fell over ass over tit. So yeah, it was we do some fun challenges. We try and make sure everyone feels involved. And now obviously I have an understanding of what people go through with MS. I'm obviously trying to adapt my lifestyle and how I present my training now.
That's wonderful. That is truly amazing. We love it when, not only we love it when we talk to the people within the community, but we love hearing that our community is growing outside of those who are just affected. So that's amazing that you're starting to think that way.
Yeah,
We really
100%.
we
And I
really appreciate it.
I love how you
100%.
show your vulnerable side, like you're falling over and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's
why
cool.
not? I'm a fun person. I'm all glad to show my failures. It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all part of the fun, and I'm quite an empathic person. So I really felt Apple's story. So I'm 100% down to do anything for the cause. And we've had such an amazing campaign over the month of October. I'm now growing my mustache out for
November.
men's mental health for November. So that's a new thing we're going for. Obviously, three guys here right now, so we
Yeah,
can all
yeah, yeah,
understand
yeah. I
some of the
just
things we go through.
I just grew this yesterday.
Hey, I wish, I wish I could do that. That is a hell of a beard.
Thanks, bro.
But yeah, honestly, yeah, it's just been an amazing experience, and I'm trying to just continue to use my platform for good and just get myself out there as a person and make a difference, really.
Yeah, we love it when people use the internet and social media for good as is intended. It was never intended to be what it's becoming. So I
Yeah.
love when the community is getting stronger. Here's my question. What is probably the most shocking thing you've learned about MS? What was the thing you were like, whoa, I didn't know that?
I think it's the fact that, like, I've heard so many stories about how it manifests in people, and the fact that one day you could wake up and you physically can't even get out of your bed, and you physically can't do things that I am so grateful to do. And I guess it makes life that bit more precious when you realize certain people some days wake up and can't even like move. Like frick, like this is things we just expect to happen as a human being. Like we take these things for granted, you know. So when I'm told these things, I'm like, damn, you know, it really is quite impactful to me because this can affect so many people, you know, 3 million people in the world. So
Hmm.
it's crazy.
Yeah, you know, and for a lot of us, it happens that fast. One day you wake up and your eyes don't work, or your whatever the case may be, or suddenly it's harder to think, or whatever. It's that abrupt sometimes. It's
And
wild.
a lot of people have
Yeah.
it for like years before they get diagnosed,
Hmm.
and they're
Yeah,
like,
me. Yeah,
And
yeah.
when you're trying to work out what's causing it, what's happening, like
I'll tell you my workout story. In my as our listeners know, in my past life, I was a public servant. I was police, fire, and EMS, and I would work out a lot, and that involved running on a treadmill. I spent a lot of time running on a treadmill, and I remember asking another one of my workout buddies. I said, "Hey, is it normal for my legs to tingle from my knees to my feet when I get off the treadmill? Does that happen to you?" And
yeah,
he's like, no, I've never heard that. I was like, yeah, my legs are like crazy. It's like pins and needles. And he's like, dude, we just ran a mile and a half. That they shouldn't feel like that.
yeah,
So I went to my doctor and he's like, no, that's not normal.
really.
Yeah,
And then
that,
from there, you
yep.
sort of discovered you had MS.
It was actually my eyesight that was the clinch, the thing that brought it to the surface. But for a while, you know, I was just blowing it off like, oh, I just thought everybody's legs go numb. I thought I was working out too hard or doing something wrong. So
Yeah.
we didn't have TikTok health influencers back in my day.
yeah, but what would that have done? What would that have done for you? You know, I was the same way. I ignored all my symptoms. I'm like, oh, it's numbish here, and then I'm like, oh, whatever. Maybe I damaged some nerves when I kicked something and broke my leg, or, you know. So I just ignored it and stuff until I got the worst relapse, which ended
Yeah.
me up in a hospital and blah 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 blah. Everyone has a different story, bro. I'm not even gonna get into
Yeah.
it. But it's funny because when you tell someone you're doing something for MS to some stranger, they're always gonna be like, "Oh, I know someone with MS. I know my mom's
Yeah.
sister." Or so. And when
Someone's
I
always
got
affected.
diagnosed, I never heard of MS. When I got diagnosed, it was just crazy. My doctor told me, I've said the story so many times. My doctor said, you have MS. And the girl I was with at the time started crying and crying. And she
Yeah.
obviously knew what it was. And I looked at
Yeah.
her, I said, am I dying? And she's like, no,
Yeah.
no, you're okay. You're okay. I'm like, okay. Anyway, and then I went home and Googled it, which you shouldn't do, obviously.
Yeah. And Google's gonna tell you a load of crazy things that probably
Yeah.
you don't want to hear, you know?
Mm-mm.
So how did that impact your life? How did it change things for you? Did you have to start waking up and eating differently? How did it impact you guys?
Uh, well, I after a little bit, uh, well, the short answer is it changed my life terribly because I was retired at the age of 33. Um, I had to change I changed all of my eating habits. I actually got way healthier.
Yeah.
Um, I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking. I changed my workout routine. I started focusing on me because the disease said it's time to focus on you,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? So that's the best way I can put that.
Yeah. So you had no choice essentially. You
None.
just had to do it.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
A lot of us go in denial, too.
Oh yeah, for
We're
sure.
like, it's a phase. It'll go by. Don't worry about it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So
So I'm a big men's mental health advocate, and obviously it's Movember. So like, how would you say like it's affected your mental health in a negative way, or maybe even in a positive way? Maybe it's given you mental strength or fortitude.
Uh, Early on, I can tell you that it was like falling, and it's often described this way. It's like falling off a mental cliff. It's a very dark place where you land. And if you don't have a great support system around you, you'll stay there for a while. I, with the help of therapists and my family and support network, was able to come out of that. but I also had a little bit of a cheat code. I had small children I could focus on at the time. My two daughters were very young, so I could always just focus on them and kind of forget about all the things that were making me sad.
Yeah.
Um, but I would say that it took a good eight-ish years to get out of it. Um,
Yeah.
but it's a
Damn.
lot. It's a lot of talking, and honestly, Terry is a huge part of it. He doesn't even really realize. He put on his Instagram story back in 2020 that there was a support group. I went to it, and here we are today. That's like, it took off from there.
Is that how you met each other, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I've
Yep.
I've had MS for a while, and the first 10 years, I kind of hid it, didn't really tell anyone. And then when I came on Instagram, and I started putting out videos that were vulnerable, like my
Yeah.
dog pulled me off my chair, which is like the number one video that I met Marielle through Yell,
Yeah. Yeah.
and my dog just pulled me off my wheelchair, and I had it on camera. And then I'm like, oh, this is so funny. And then I put it up, and I connected with a lot of people because I showed my vulnerable side, and that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why when you fell on the ball, you said you're balancing. I'm like, yo, man, that's pretty cool because a lot of
That's what I
people don't
was.
want to show their stupid side.
Yeah.
They're
Right.
like,
Exactly. And
yeah,
that's part of the condition, I guess. You're gonna have moments that of weakness where I guess you're embarrassed because we're men, we're strong, big men. We
dude,
shouldn't be we shouldn't be falling over. That's just how it is as guys, how we're perceived. So
exactly. And this is how I connect with a lot of people because I say some stuff. They're like, whoa, how are you sharing that? I'm like, bro, this is
right,
my life right now. Like, I'm a cool
yeah,
guy, bro, but I had an accident or whatever.
yeah,
It's embarrassing. But once I start opening up, people, like guys, start opening up too. They're like, thank God, and they start talking to me. So, mental health for guys. And another thing is when I'm not comparing females, males, but same with females. Sometimes a female is really strong and they won't say anything. Same with
mm,
guys, they don't say anything. Oh, my legs are tingly. They'll just ignore it and push through it, and
yeah,
that's what I did for many years, right? So
Yeah.
I thought I needed glasses because I had that vision thing that Nick
yeah,
had in the
yeah,
beginning, which is really
yeah,
scary. I can imagine having that in the beginning. But I
yeah.
thought it was glasses for many years. And then I realized that I'm also having what is it called, Nick?
Optic
Optic
neuritis.
neuritis. Thank you.
Wow.
But that's the thing. A lot of times we keep our mask up because we think like I think you have it together, and you have your mask up because you think I have it together. And the reality is nobody has it. Everyone's just
Yeah.
trying their best. Everyone.
It, it it's true. Like you've got to realize this is everyone's first time on Earth. Like we've not been here for a long time. We're all learning together as a unit, and we're trying to do our best. And there's a lot of good people out there that are willing to help the cause of MS because it's more serious than I ever anticipated. To be honest, it affects. It's like an invisible condition. So
Mhm.
it just it's a
Yeah.
lot. It's a lot when you also hear about it. It's quite traumatizing to hear some of the stories and how it's affected, for example, Marielle. So yeah, it really just touched me. And this is exactly why I'm on a mission to kick MS's ass. That's our thing. We're
Nice.
gonna kick MS's ass. You
Respect,
know,
Nice.
bro.
we're gonna do something to at least make a change, to fund research, because that's you never know. We can find the cause and we can just kick MS's ass.
I'm
We're at war with MS. That's how it is.
I'm just curious. How old are you, and how much do you bench?
So
Because
I'm
you,
I'm 23. I'm 23. I don't know it in pounds, but it's 150 kilograms. So whatever that is in pounds, that's my one rep
dude,
I looked, and it's more than me.
hey, dude, you're jacked, man.
Yeah, but so trying to
Yeah.
try us as men because I can show my side of strength, but also my side of compassion and empathy. So that's what I'm doing. That's my niche now. This is my niche. I'm a live streamer as well, so I have a lot of people around me that have totally different experiences. Like I found out now that certain people have ME, which in my life, MS, all sorts of conditions which are invisible
Mhm.
that affect people. So like although I have the strength, I also have the empathy and care to know that we're gonna help my team because I have a close knit team on TikTok. like my big family, and we're forever expanding and growing. So just trying to make sure my head doesn't grow too big, and I'm doing some sort of good and having an impact in the world, because like I feel like it's my duty to do so,
And
That's just
we
how I
love it.
feel.
We love it. So we're happy that you're now part of our community. So welcome. If you haven't been welcomed before.
Yeah.
And we're gonna kick MS's ass.
We are.
Um, how can we find you?
So I go under the handle Aesthetic Aaron on TikTok. I live stream every day, so you'll probably see my ugly mug on live at some point in the day. So yeah, I'm on Instagram as Aaron Sterling 5. So yeah, that's me.
Okay, cool. We're gonna link everything down to the bottom of the show,
Thank you so much.
so that we can get a hold of you. And I just want to personally say thank you for all that you're doing, and thanks for stopping by today to chat with us, my friend.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you both. It was so great to meet you both. Your stories are give me power, give me strength to hear how you've overcome, your condition. So keep it up, guys, and we're gonna kick MS's ass.
Yes, we are, brother.
Aaron, we are
Let's go.
family. Don't forget that. Thank you so much, man.
Family.
Yeah.
Appreciate you
respect.
guys.
Respect.
Thank you so much. It was great meeting you both, and hopefully I'll see you again soon, guys.
You're awesome, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. See you soon.
Take care, bro.
Wow, good energy, my friend.
Very humble, man.
I like that guy.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's part of. I'm glad he's on board with us now.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We need people like that. It's one at a time. That's fine.
What a good
So,
guy, man. The energy on him is just,
yeah.
I like him.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
Good chatting with you. I will, like I said, if I'll probably be on Instagram later. Although this will be coming out probably after all of it, but you can go back and look at my Instagram page and follow my cranky journey through the next 24 hours.
Okay. Yes, I will. I'll call you.
All right, brother.
Okay.
Talk soon.
Talk to you later, bro. Peace.
Thanks, everybody. See you next time.
So check us out at 40belowzero.com. That's 4 letter T below zero.com. Or feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. Our email address is info@40belowzero.com. Our personal Instagram account are, for Nix, it's Nix_V713. Or for Terry, it's What's_MS. Awesome. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. We'll talk soon.